right, it's about 9:30 p.m. We were gonna target heading out here closer to 8 p.m. Everybody a little tired, so we all took a nap, had a delicious dinner, and we're leaving a little bit late, but it's no big deal because it's gonna be a morning arrival either way. San Diego. 9:41, 79.8 miles to go. Adios White Cove, adios Irving Johnson, and one other boat that was in the anchorage or at the mooring. All right, so it's a little bit dim, but you guys can kind of get the idea. So right now, you see where it says steer 33 degrees. I'm going more this way just to get us off the island a little bit before we put up the. But see this dark line right here? That's our route. The red one, yeah. And that route is going to be good for a long ass time. Okay. So we're going to get out, and then we're just going to get on that lane line, and it's going to be straight. Now I zoomed in, and I looked through. Like, I don't think we're going to have to worry about any buoys or anything like that offshore. Yeah. Till we get close to San Diego. See this one right here? Yeah. See where this outfall is and stuff like that right here? That is off of San Diego. So it'll be daylight by the time we get there. Yeah. So you guys won't have to worry about it tonight, but I just want to make sure you guys are watching out for that. So other than that, you can look at the waypoint bearing course, use the autopilot, and just keep it rolling, and we're good. All right. We'll make sure the halyard is clear and that we are not getting the sail caught up in the lazy jacks. Keep her going. Okay, stop. Okay. Now that topping lift right there, pull that forward and hold on to the line so it doesn't just, it shouldn't pull too much, but just, okay, now go ahead and let plenty of slack in that. Let me pull it all out here. Go ahead and close it. Go ahead and close it. Close the main sheet, and then you can go ahead and put some more tension on the halyard. That's it. No, do it one more time. That's good. Okay. Now you can pull this off and put the main sheet on. And give me just a little tension on that main sheet. You don't have to wrap the top. You can tail it if you want. It doesn't matter. Stop. That's good. So now we're tightening in. I think we may pull the Traveler over to port or to starboard a little. So if you want to release that. Okay, let me pull the Traveler here more. Okay, stop. Go ahead and, okay, we're good. A little bit after midnight, David's got the shift. We're actually doing kind of a short watch. We're doing 2 hours on, 4 hours off. So everybody can get about 4 hours of sleep at least overnight. I kind of prefer 3-hour watches a lot of the time. 4 hours for me gets a little bit long. And we're just doing one day, so I figure the shorter watches are gonna work fine for us getting there tomorrow. Watching AIS, and I've got some targets popping on and off, so I don't know if there's an issue with my antenna. I thought it was interference from my radar. I'm not running radar right now, but I am having a little bit of I think signal issues because these guys keep popping off. But there is a ship there, a fishing boat that's gonna be 1.5 miles, 2 miles away, so we're okay on that. And there's another ship further out that's gonna have several miles CPA, and that's the only traffic that we have today. 4 o'clock in the morning. It's my shift. We're kind of in the middle here between Catalina, San Clemente Island, and San Diego. So we have about 36 miles to San Diego Light, and we'll start making our approach into San Diego. All right, 5:30 update. When shortly after, maybe about an hour ago, we saw some lights way in the distance. Wasn't sure what it was. You can see where we're at right now. We're kind of near La Jolla Canyon. Actually turned 30 degrees to the right. You can see the white red lights out there. That is a fishing boat with its gear down. And I didn't get any signal on AIS, and I don't think I had my radar tuned. I tuned it in a little bit, but we're just kind of flying by visual rules right now, since I don't have an AIS target or anything like that. But one thing that's difficult with fishing boats or boats under tow is that from a distance you see that the red light, so they might have a couple of red lights and a white light, and it's really hard to see what direction they're going until you get pretty close, because you can't see like difference between red and green, you know, the port and starboard lights. So it's best just to keep your distance, and you know, radar AIS helps a lot. I can kind of see radar, if you can see that green screen. Sort of, I can see the signal off my starboard beam, and that's about all I get. Actually, there's two boats out there. There's another fishing boat, I think, further out. For the in San Diego, say gale warning. We're not within data on our phone yet. So we're going to listen to the weather radio a little bit. Beautiful out. Look at this.
San Diego County deserts, San Diego County mountains, and San Diego Pass near Banning.
Alright, it's just almost 6 a.m. We're getting pretty close to sunrise. We got another 20 or 30 minutes or so for official sunrise. A little bit of a red sky in front of us. Red sky in the morning, sailors take warning. We actually may get a little bit of rain later today, but so far we've been pretty lucky. As it stands right now, we've got a little bit of a cloud blanket and open skies over here. We've been seeing more open skies over to starboard, but kind of the same cloud cover going on. So I've been watching this fishing boat that's been kind of running parallel to us, and you know, first we're trying to figure out what those lights actually were from a distance. As we started getting in closer, I could see I think it was red, white. Looked to me like it was a commercial fishing boat with the gear down, but it's really kind of hard to tell when you first see that red light. Is it a port light, or you know, if it because at a distance it looks like a single light, even if there's multiple. So then you start debating, well, should I change course to go port to port or not? And in this case, I went to starboard because I figured out he was kind of running a parallel course to us and looked like he had his gear down. So we went ahead and changed course, but he wasn't on AIS. I did pick up a radar signature and just kind of eyeballed it and wanted to make a little bit of distance, so we were safe there. But this is just absolutely beautiful out this morning so far. This is like one of my favorite parts of sailing, is just to see, you know, just to see the sun coming up. Now, I've been listening to the weather. Somewhere I heard a gale warning from Coast Guard San Diego, and I haven't heard them transmit again. We're about 25 miles or so from land, so we're out a little ways. We're not going to get a great signal. Usually I can get you know, the Coast Guard in pretty well, but as we get a little bit closer, we'll double check the NDBC, NOAA, marine weather forecast for the next few days, and then from there I think we'll dial in our plans. The plan, at least for today, if the weather continues to look okay, as I think it does from what I was hearing on the weather, that we should be okay. We'll continue into Glorieta Bay and drop the hook. Probably we'll just stay one night and head back, but we're going to vary our plans based on what the weather looks like over the next couple day outlook, to figure out where we want to go next. This land you see over here is La Jolla. So we're looking at the weather Sunday night through Tuesday. It's looking less favorable, so I think what we're going to do is we're going to shorten the distance. Instead of going to Glorieta Bay off of Coronado Island in San Diego, we're going to divert and head to Mission Bay and check out the situation there. Don't need a reservation to anchor there, so we should be able to just pull in and check the place out. A pod of dolphins here jumping out of the water. Look at this. Rainbow in the back. Yep. Nice. It's been a while since we had dolphins off our bow. About 8:30. What are we, about 5 miles out roughly from Mission Bay?
Exactly.
So
4.86.
we have a couple of options. We can anchor here overnight. We can bash into the tomorrow, or if I don't have a mutiny on my hands, we could go anchor, cook up a big ass breakfast or something like that, and then just start sailing north again. And we got a little bit of a south. We'll put the spinnaker up and just do some chill ass. It might be slow. I mean, it might be like 10 knots, might be slow, but we could just kind of take our time and stuff, and just see what we could do with the wind, and try and sail back and take advantage of the southerly taking us back, and then go anchor in Cat Harbor whenever we get there.
What say you, David?
Spinnaker sounds kind of pretty nice.
That's what I was thinking. As soon as you said spinnaker, my spidey senses perked up.
Yeah, I mean, let's do that, but
things.
I want to check out the anchorage here, so let's check it out. Let's have breakfast, and then let's go for it. All right, cooking with Keel Dragger. Got some eggs going, got some sausage going, got some eggs going, got some sausage going. We're gonna make breakfast burritos. Whale sighting?
Not sure. I thought it was like a plume of smoke, and then it happened again.
That's probably a whale then.
I was like, that was weird. That was like a plume.
All right, well, my eyes are bigger than my tortillas. 3 of those babies. Trader Joe's salsa. Got about 3 miles to the jetties for Mission Bay. So I was down making breakfast. I missed the whale. I think they saw a fluke and everything. I think it went under, but there's not much wind. Pretty smooth out here. Little bit of a swell. It's pretty mild though. The approach here to Mission Bay is just littered with lobster pots or hoops on both sides of us. Here's the dog beach at Mission Bay. Look at all those dogs. Our riggers are out practicing today. think that's Quivira Basin. Driscoll's over there. We're gonna head over to port. Joking with the guys, told them we were gonna go into the bridge. This is the anchorage over here. In Mariner's Basin. So just as soon as you get in the jetty, run down the jetty, go to port, and then take a left turn to port inside of this basin, and this is the anchorage. So it looks like you can anchor a little bit in front of these moorings.
I think they're about the same size as you. I think they're anchored there.
Okay. Yeah, this old cruiser here is anchored.
Yeah.
These two boats in front of us must have bow and sterns going. The sailboat straight ahead of us, over to port. Looks like he's anchored here. Now if I had to guess, this is a boat that, oh, the moorings are together. Like these moorings drug together. Put these little sailboats on top of each other. Does that guy have his mast in the water too? 23 feet in here. There's enough room to anchor. And then here's a boat with its mast in the water, drug up on top of another boat. Oh, look at the solar. This guy's totally got to be living on this this cruiser out here. That you see the solar on the back of this thing?
Yeah, easily.
I'm not saying this is a liveaboard, but holy crap, there's a little bit of junk on that. All right, and today's game is what the hell is this? What the hell is that? Is that a rain catcher? Some kind of weird awning? I don't know what's going on there.
I think it's a homemade awning.
It's very homemade. All right, just for reference, oh yeah, adios Mission Bay. Just for reference, it's about 65 miles back to Avalon, so I think we're headed back towards Catalina. Look at these swells right at the mouth here. No wind, but we're going to go ahead and raise the sail. Okay, stop for a sec. Let's go ahead and open the topping lift. Sorry.
All right.
Can I get a little bit more slack or not?
That's it. You're at the stop.
Okay, you're fine. Go ahead and raise the halyard up all the way. How many times you got wrapped? Okay, you're good. Close the clutch there. Close both of them actually. And then if you want to pull the main sheet in now, go ahead and tighten it up. All right, I think that's good. Looks like a chunk of wood floating there. A 4x4 chunk. 2 p.m. Saturday update. We're about 35 miles from Catalina Island, so we're still heading back up north. And we still don't have much wind, so we've been having these swells roll in. And so we've been trying to kind of manage through those. And it's pretty calm. The swells are kind of not as pronounced now, but you can see a little bit of small waves that are, before it was just like glass smooth with swells. But we're still hoping to get a little bit of wind today. We're getting tired of motoring, so everybody's kind of in chill mode right now, taking naps and stuff like that. I'm just taking a watching little birds fly by and stuff. Waiting to see if we get yelled at by the Navy or Coast Guard. Over to starboard, I see a San Antonio class LPD. This LPD is a helicopters. I think they're doing flight operations. And these guys might be doing live fire drills. And we're just trying to get home. South of Catalina Island, heading back towards Catalina. So I'm trying to cut right in between these guys and maintain safe distance, and hopefully they'll let us pass through because we really don't have anywhere else to go. Fan of keel dragger. SH-60 Seahawk, I believe. There's a U.S. Warship 25. I think that's an LPD San Antonio class.
Live fire exercise in the vicinity of Catalina in position 33-16.017 north, 118-39.860 west, with a 5-nautical-mile radius. All mariners are advised to keep well clear and transit the area's caution. Coast Guard Central Los Angeles out.
All right. So I'm probably gonna. That's the Coast Guard cutter. That's what I see over there. Live fire exercises 10 miles. Let's see what this LPD is doing. If he's staying on his course of 226. 4.5, 4.2. Let's see if we can. We'll go 10 degrees to starboard, see if this number gets bigger or smaller. 4.3, 4.4. So we're now pointed this way. LPD's right there, so we're going to scooch in behind him. And then this guy, it's doing live fire exercises, 10.3 knot. He's 12.2 miles. We're not going to get within 10 miles of him, so we'll stay clear. That's U.S. government vessel 25 ahead of us. Cutting across our bow, about a little less than 5 nautical miles away from us. We are about 50 degrees off of course, so we can cut well behind them. Helicopter's coming right for us.
Zoomed by helicopter okay here, man. You get zoomed by military helicopters coming right over.
Yeah, hurry up, dude.
Super low. Right now, about 10 seconds away. Super low, like a Blackhawk.
Seahawk. We're fans of the Keel Dragger channel. Alright guys, we're 22 miles out from Catalina, heading north. Where do you guys want to go? I'll on any good idea you have, let's hear it.
Alright. I don't know. It's Avalon? Roll the dice. Avalon or what was it? Cat Harbor? You don't want.
Alright, 4:45 p.m. and we're actually sailing. Look at this. Woo!
I can attest.
The final what? 2 hours of 24 hours of motoring. I love it. I think we're okay with the head sail. Head sail looks pretty decent. Ten after 5. Sun is already going down. Seems like it's early. We've got 2 ships. We've got this military ship, I think that was doing the live fire exercises. They're going to come in behind us. And then CSL Tecumseh is a 228 meter cargo ship. He is going to cut in front of us with a CPA of about 1.8 miles. Generally my safe distance is about 2 miles. 1.8 is fine. We can always go to starboard a little bit if we need to, cut behind him. And we've got 18 miles to go to the island. 6:12 p.m. We are 11.7 nautical miles from Avalon. We have a cruise ship, the Discovery Princess, off to our starboard. We just crossed the southbound transportation scheme. So we are gonna roll in. We're gonna get to Avalon at about 8 o'clock, maybe a hair later. And hopefully we can get in and get some pizza or something. I mean, this is a couple miles.
Yeah.
It's not gonna come up on this wide angle here, but it's a big ship. All right, it's 8 o'clock. We're here at Avalon making a night approach. There's the casino. I think I see, is that our guy up there, straight ahead? I see some kind of light up there. I don't know what it is. I don't want to get too much closer. I am. We got a little assist from the Harbor Patrol.
Yeah, I've been going 179, okay?
179. Can you escort us, sir? After about 24 hours on the sea, going to San Diego and back, the spectacularly professional tie-up here at Avalon at the mooring went really well. Super smooth. Dude, I love Avalon the weekend before Thanksgiving. Look at this.
This could be a good tradition.